Mr. Jones, I'm going to tell you one thing. Mr. Jones, I'm going to tell you
I'm not allowed to object. I'm my own counsel now. I'm allowed to object, ain't I? It's only 3 years.
When I'm talking, you do not talk over me. Do you understand that? Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to end very quickly and very badly for you if you do.
It's 3 years. I don't need
Mr. Jones, I don't care what you want with regard to that. I'm following procedure, and this is what we're going to.
All right, guys, today we've got a real character, a sovereign citizen who genuinely thinks the law is just a suggestion. This guy is arrogant, cocky, and downright annoying. He's already serving 4 years for armed robbery, and now he's facing an additional 3 years for assaulting a corrections officer while in prison. Yeah, he's built different, but not in a good way. Let me know what you think. Is he mentally unwell, or does he just have no clue what's happening? Let's dive into this heated courtroom moment.
Your Honor, my client has indicated to me that he might want to represent himself in this matter. I just wanted to bring it to the court's attention to have the court address that issue.
All right, Mr. Jones, why don't you tell me what's going on?
I just want to represent myself. I feel like nobody's going to fight for me like I'm going to fight for myself. I've been through voir dire, I've been through jury trials, I've done all this before.
Did you go to law school?
No, I did not, sir.
So do you know all of the rules of evidence and the rules of criminal procedure?
I don't think I really need it with this case.
Yes, you do. You absolutely need them, because every time something happens, Mr. Arnold here has been a practicing trial attorney with the prosecutor's office in Hamilton County and Warren County for how long, Mr. Arnold?
Well, if you add in military time, almost 46 years.
46 years. He's a skilled trial attorney. He knows the rules of evidence and he knows the rules of procedure. You can roll your eyes at me all you want.
I don't really care about none of that.
But here's the problem. I'm required by my canons that I hold you to the same standard that I hold Mr. Arnold, even though you have no formal training or education in the law.
All right.
I'm sorry?
It will be all right.
It won't be all right. I'm telling you,
That's
you won't.
Man, it ain't no time, bro. I got 10 in, 4 left to do. I do not care at all, even a little bit. It's 3 years. It's cut and dry. What happened happened. I didn't start this. Let the jury decide. I don't care about none of that, bro. None of the stuff you talking about right now make any sense to me. Do I care about it at all, even a little bit, man? It's 3 extra years max.
So what are you telling me?
I'm telling you, I can represent myself. I can handle it. It's not that serious.
Ms. Martin is a skilled trial attorney.
That's cool. I might be a skilled trial attorney too. Sometimes you got to try stuff in life, and you never know how good you might be out there.
You ever picked a jury before?
I have. I've been through mass of those. I've been through at least 7 different ones of those. Some of them didn't go all the way through. People got sick and stuff like that. I had to do it all over again.
You realize that if you do this, you cannot use ineffective assistance of counsel as a grounds for an appeal. It's not a basis for an appeal. You'll be representing yourself. You'll be held to the exact same standards that I hold Mr. Arnold to, and it would be a huge mistake.
All right.
I'm
That's
sorry.
Cool.
It's not cool. It's you're making a huge mistake.
I mean, I made a whole bunch of them. I'm sitting in prison right now for something I ain't do, so I make a lot of mistakes. You can't live life with regret, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Even if that means willingly taking an extra 3 years in prison when there's clearly a chance to get it reduced. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? This guy's already locked up for aggravated robbery. And if he gets hit with this new charge after the jury trial, he's staring down a total of 13 years. Like, seriously, what's the plan here? He keeps repeating 3 years, but he's ignoring the bigger picture he's stacking. Time like he's collecting trophies. And based on his attitude in court, it really feels like he's trying to lose. If the jury finds him guilty, and let's be honest, the way he's acting, he's done. Let me know what you think, and let's dive back in.
Well, I'm inclined to decline that request. We are here on the day of jury trial. The jury is waiting for me to bring them down. I'm inclined to allow Ms. Martin to proceed representing you.
I don't want Ms. Martin representing me. I want to represent myself. I don't need somebody that's going to lay down and work with the prosecution. I'm going to do what
Ms.
I
Martin
do.
does not.
I mean, that's cool. Your opinion is irrelevant in this matter. Your opinion is not helping her none. You work with the prosecution. You ain't here for me.
You are incorrect. I do not work with the prosecution. I do not work with the defense counsel. Actually, one of my functions here is to make sure that your constitutional rights are protected, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry?
That will be tested. We will see about that.
The other problem is, obviously, you have a right to remain silent. With you asking questions, and you're making a huge mistake.
It's added to the list. It's a whole bunch of them. It's a long list.
Has anyone threatened you in any way or promised you anything in order to get you to waive your right to counsel?
No. Just want to represent myself. I can't go any worse than it might be about to go. It's only 3 years, man. It's only 3 years. I got that.
And as long as you understand that in asking questions and picking the jury and everything that you do, here's the other problem. Here's the other problem. Is he in shackles?
Yes.
Okay, there's the other problem. Because you are in custody, you have shackles on. You want the jury to see you in shackles?
That's grounds for an appeal by itself. I realize that part. You're not supposed to let the jury see me in shackles, so I mean that's kind of like a tipsy-turvy type of thing right there. Know a little bit more than most. Ain't all the way simple, close to it, but a little bit more than most.
Your Honor, if you're going to entertain this, I think you need a written waiver, A, and a much more detailed, the 12th District, and I can't remember the name of the case, a few years ago, came out with a much more detailed.
All right, we'll go through it. Hang on. All right, Mr. Jones, you've been handed a waiver of right to counsel. You understand that you have the absolute constitutional right to be represented by an attorney. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you are not being charged for Ms. Martin's services, that you have the right to have an attorney appointed to you free of charge. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand the charge against you is a felony of the 3rd degree assault because of your status, the status of the alleged victim, and the location of the incident being in the Department of Corrections, that the maximum penalty is 36 months in prison.
Correct.
All right. Are you aware of any possible defenses to this charge or this allegation?
Meaning what?
I'm just asking the question.
I
Are you
understand
aware of
the
any?
question.
Are you aware of any?
I don't understand the question you're asking, sir.
Well, you're going to represent yourself and put on a defense, I assume,
Correct.
at least by way of cross-examining the witnesses presented by the state.
Right.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You understand that there may be possible defenses that you could raise in your cross-examination of the state's witnesses or in presentation of witnesses on your own behalf. You understand
Correct.
that?
Like impeaching a witness?
Sir, I'm not going to explain every single thing to you. That's why I'm trying to encourage you to go with counsel here.
This dude seriously doesn't get it. Not even a little bit. I swear, if he were facing 10 years, his reaction would probably be, "Hey, it's just 10 years. Like, bro, do you realize you only get one life? 3 years is a huge chunk of it, and he's acting like it's no big deal. Am I overreacting? Or is 3 years actually a long time? Because honestly, if you go back 3 years in your own life, there's probably a lot you barely remember. That's how much time it really is. It's kind of scary how some people just don't take the law seriously. Especially when you've got someone like this who walks into a gas station, pulls a weapon, and threatens everyone. Like, what part of that sounds okay? Is he mentally unstable or just completely out of touch? If you have a free public defender, maybe take their advice once in a while. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now let's dive back in.
There may be possible mitigating circumstances. Do you understand that?
Huh? Nope, I don't.
You don't know what mitigating circumstances are? Again, that's another reason why you need to have
3 years, man.
I'm sorry?
3 years. That's nothing.
Let me tell you something. If when I'm talking, you do not talk over me. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're not going to misbehave in my courtroom. You're not going to misbehave in front of this jury, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to end very quickly and very badly for you if you do.
It's 3 years.
Well, you're the one that's elected to go with the jury trial, so you keep on saying it's only 3 years. That's fine. All right.
You try to give me 2 of it anyways. Might as well go to trial.
Okay. You understand, and I've told you several times now, if you represent, you will be detrimental, it will be detrimental to your case. You understand that?
I don't know if I believe that. That's your opinion.
It is my opinion, and I'm strongly advising you against it. But you understand that in my opinion, if you represent yourself, it will be detrimental to your case.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Okay? But you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you understand that if you represent yourself, you're going to be held to the same standards as any other defense attorney and the same standards as I'm going to hold Mr. Arnold. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever represented yourself before in any criminal prosecution?
No, sir.
And you wish to go forward today without the assistance of an attorney?
Can I get a few minutes? I use the bathroom anyways.
Few minutes for what?
To use the bathroom, think about it, make sure this is what I want to do.
Take him to the bathroom.
This almost feels staged at this point. Like, how does this guy even come up with this level of BS? There's no way he suddenly now wants to think about it after everything that's already happened. He was dead set on representing himself, arguing nonstop, and now out of nowhere, he wants time to reconsider? Come on, it's starting to look like he's just stalling. I could be wrong, though. What do you guys think? Is he genuinely thinking it over, or is he just trying to buy time? Because if I were the judge, I'd definitely be thinking this guy's looking for a way to slip out of the whole thing. Maybe even run from the courthouse. Let's not forget this is the same guy who held up a gas station and got 10 years. For it, and now he's acting like 3 more years is nothing? It's honestly wild how little he seems to care. Red flags are all over the place, and with someone this unpredictable, the cops better stay alert. Let's dive back in.
Can I say something real quick, Your Honor? I didn't get that opportunity to use the bathroom. Your officer wouldn't allow me to come out the cuffs. I don't know how I'm supposed to. I don't want to be rude or crude. Like, I know I got off to a bad start with you, sir, and that's not what my intentions were. I'm just kind of obnoxious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not in charge of security here, Mr. Jones. The
So
deputies and the transport officers are in charge of your security of this.
How am I supposed to use the bathroom in
Sir?
cuffs? How am I supposed to be able to wipe myself in cuffs?
All right.
The officer refused to move the cuffs when I was locked in the cell. I'm just trying to use the bathroom. I need to use the bathroom before we get started, sir.
Rhodes,
Yes, sir.
what's the issue with him?
I was never asked to remove the cuffs.
Yes, he was, man. You know I had to use the bathroom. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. I need the cuffs
All
out.
right,
So I
let's
can
let's
wipe.
get through this and we'll talk about your bathroom after that. All right. I advise you that you're charged with an assault of a corrections officer as an inmate at the correctional facility. Maximum penalty, as we've said, is 36 months in prison. After closing arguments, I will give the jury the instructions of law. Now, the issues that present themselves with regard to you representing yourself, obviously, is a logistics issue since you are incarcerated. The shackles on your legs will remain. The court is going to make a finding, and again, if you want to have a hearing on this, Mr. Arnold.
Your Honor, I just asked the court to take note that he's previously been convicted of assault on a corrections officer and is an inmate incarcerated for offenses of violence.
So I'm going to make a finding that you pose a security risk to this courtroom. So the shackles on your legs are going to remain there. Now I'm going to accommodate you in that both the state and you will do your opening, your voir dire, your opening, the questioning of witnesses, and your closing arguments from counsel table. Now you can stand up at that table without your legs being seen because for the record, there's a skirt or the bench itself in front of you hides your feet. No one can see your legs. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I've already told you that in the court's opinion, representing yourself is probably going to hurt your case, right? You understand, and I've said to you already that the state of Ohio is represented by a competent, experienced trial attorney, and that you will be held to the same standard as Mr. Arnold. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. The rules of evidence and rules of procedure, even if you don't know them, will apply to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I cannot assist you at all during the course of the trial.
Yes, sir.
You want to again understand that this is not a license for you to abuse the dignity of this court.
Yes, sir.
There will be no appeal for ineffective assistance of counsel.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Again, how old are you?
38.
How far did you go in school?
Dropped out.
So are you able to read and write?
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly thought he was about to say he couldn't read or write. The way this guy is acting, it wouldn't have surprised me one bit. He's coming off like a straight-up idiot. No filter. But I have to ask, do you? Guys feel bad for him at all? Yep. Maybe he had a rough childhood or went through some serious trauma that messed with his head? Still, that doesn't excuse acting like this in a courtroom. No matter how you grew up, you should at least know how to act when you're standing in front of a judge. And while this guy might not fit the typical sovereign citizen mold, he honestly might be worse, easily one of the rudest and least self-aware people we've ever covered on this channel. This is not the time to play games. He's literally facing 3 more years in prison, and he's treating it like a joke. What do you guys think? Does he deserve any sympathy, or is he just digging his own grave? Because let's be real, if he catches another charge behind bars, he'll probably just shrug it off like, oh well, just 5 more years. Let's dive back in and see what the verdict is, though. What do you guys think? Is he genuinely thinking it over, or is he just trying to buy time? Because if I were the judge, I'd definitely be thinking, this guy's looking for a way to slip out of the whole thing, which maybe even run from the courthouse. Let's not forget, this is the same guy who held up a gas station and got 10 years. For it, and now he's acting like 3 more years is nothing. It's honestly wild how little he seems to care. Hey, the red flags are all over the place, and with someone this unpredictable, the cops better stay alert. Nice. Let's dive back in.
Are you on any type of medications or drugs?
No, sir.
Do you have any prior experience in representing yourself?
Not representing myself. I've always had good dialogue with my attorneys.
Okay. Do you have any prior experience, your prior experience in the legal system?
Just being charged with stuff.
Okay. You don't have any formal training in the law?
No, sir.
And you have no mental deficiency or conditions that would interfere with you understanding what's going on here today?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right.
Though.
Now tell me once again, is it your intentions, is it your desire that you want to proceed in this trial representing yourself?
I'm pretty sure.
No, you got to be certain.
I mean,
Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this, Mr. Jones? Let's start. Let's allow Ms. Martin to represent you, and if something happens and you can change your mind later. It's easier to go that way than to go the other way. You can't have it both ways. What's that?
Can I use the bathroom, please? I really gotta go, sir. I just need to use the bathroom. I'll be a lot more focused and stuff. I really gotta use the bathroom.
All right, Rhodes, take him to the bathroom. I'm not going to go over this with you again.
That's
You have this
fine.
one last opportunity.
I understand, sir.
All right. Take him, let's go off the record. All right, we are back on the record in the state of Ohio versus Aaron Jones. Mr. Jones, you've had your second trip to the bathroom now. I take it everything went better?
Yes, sir.
All right, now, you have in front of you a form called waiver of counsel. I've gone over with you all of the elements of granting that waiver. Do you still wish to proceed as your own counsel?
I need to get some counsel. I need real counsel. I talked to my family. They was talking about hiring a lawyer. I thought it was a little more cut and dry. I had a little more confidence in Miss Martin than that. And just at this point in time, I'd rather just wait on my family to get a lawyer for me.
But that's not going to happen. This case is proceeding to trial today.
Well, I'll represent myself then.
You want Ms. Martin
No,
to...
I don't want her near me, around me, or nothing. She can leave.
All right, sign the
She's good to
form
go.
in front of you.
What's the date?
Today's the 18th. All right, Ms. Martin, you'll stay behind Mr. Jones as standby counsel. Mr. Jones, you have, that's your signature, sir?
Yes, sir.
And you read this document?
No, not really. Why is Miss Martin here?
Because I'm making her a standby counsel in case there's an issue. She'll be in the back of the courtroom.
I don't need no
Mr.
help.
Jones, I don't care what you want with regard to that. I'm following procedure, and this is
I seriously can't believe the way this guy is talking to a judge, like he genuinely doesn't care. Not even a little. The wildest part? He's this scrawny little white guy trying to act like some tough guy in court. Come on, man. Who? Are you fooling? The judge isn't buying it, and honestly, neither are we. Let's just keep it real. This guy is 100% already someone's boyfriend in prison. And maybe that's why he's so chill about doing more time. I think I just cracked the code. Maybe he's got a whole relationship waiting for him back. There. And that's why he's not sweating this extra 3 years. At this point, I can't tell if he's completely delusional or just that far removed from reality. But hey, no judgment. I'm just saying. It kind of all makes sense now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let's dive back in.
Mr. Jones, read the form. You
Bro,
said you
I already
didn't read
signed
it.
it, man. It's cool. Go ahead.
Read the form. Are you able to read and write?
Sometimes. Depends on how many pictures are on.
You done?
I ain't reading. I
get the
already
form.
signed it. We already went over it. It's cool.
All right, the court will make a finding then, sir, that you've made a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary waiver of your right to counsel, and the court will accept that. Ms. Martin will stay in the courtroom as standby counsel. Other than
I'm
that, are we
objecting
ready
to
for...
Ms. Martin standing by counsel.
Mr. Jones, I'm going to tell you one...
counsel.
Mr. Jones, I'm going to tell you
I'm not allowed to object. I'm my own counsel now. I'm allowed to object, ain't I?
Then you say the word objection.
I did. I said I object.
What are you objecting to?
I'm
I've
objecting to
removed-
Ms.
I've-
Martin stand by as counsel. I'm representing myself. I'm objecting to having her here. I don't trust her. So that's the whole reason of me releasing her was to represent myself because I didn't feel confident with her abilities, nor did I feel confident enough with her not working with the prosecution in order to help lay down and obtain a conviction. My removing of her was
right, stop.
based on.
Stop. Your objection is overruled. Ms. Martin will stay in the courtroom as acting counsel. Standby counsel, sorry. All right, are we ready to bring the jury down?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, bring them down.
Well, we didn't end up getting the final footage from the jury trial. Surprise. You're not allowed to record that, but according to the official records, this guy went ahead and defended himself and, yep, ended up getting the full 3 years he was fighting so hard for. And in case you're wondering, that's consecutive, not concurrent. I'm thinking maybe that's why he was so chill about the extra time. He probably assumed it would run alongside his current 4-year sentence. But too late to figure that out now. He'll be sitting in there for a solid 7 years total. Honestly, it's just wild how confident he was, only to dig himself an even deeper hole. Do you think he's realized yet that he just added a whole new chapter to his sentence? Or maybe he's perfectly fine with it. Who knows? He might already be plotting his next big move. Or maybe he's just counting down the days until he's reunited with his prison husband. A real love story for the ages. But in all seriousness, this guy is unforgettable, just not in a good way. Let me know what you thought about this courtroom mess in the comments, and more importantly, what you think this guy was actually thinking, because honestly, I don't speak fluent idiot. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the madness, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. Take care, everybody.